An average person spends about 3 hours every day being unproductive, and that's enough time to work out, write an essay, or even read a whole book. So we have ample time, yet we always fall into the trap of procrastinating and being unproductive. So in this video, we're going to look at 4 effective methods of making the best use of your time. Have you ever said, I just don't have enough time? Well, this is far from the truth because we have ample time to do anything in our day, just not everything. And so to make better use of our time, there's an effective technique called time boxing, in which we will allocate a certain number of hours, called a time box, to every activity on our to-do list and then use just that time period for that task. Start by estimating how long each task on your to-do list will take you to do. Then, schedule each of those time boxes into your schedule and set a timer to do them. Then, when the timer is up and you're still not done with the task, then don't just continue. Stop and ask yourself, why weren't you able to complete that task? And then adjust your time estimations for that task accordingly for next time. This allows you to get done with your tasks in a very timely and scheduled manner. Because, for example, if I know that my essay is due on Thursday, I can schedule my essay writing time box on Tuesday. That will allow me to have enough cushion time to correct anything or check to make sure that there are no mistakes. This is also really effective for professionals because they can then share their time boxing schedule with their coworkers and schedule their meetings and activities accordingly. Focusing on completing every single task on your to-do list is simply a waste of time and energy. Instead, you should focus on the most important tasks. An Italian economist called Wilfredo Pareto came up with the Pareto Principle after he saw that 80% of the land in Italy was owned by 20% of the population. Similarly, over 80% of the fruits came from 20% of the plants in his garden. Similarly, he says that 20% of your actions yield 80% of your results. And so to make the most of your time and energy, you should focus on those 20% of actions that have the biggest impact and yield the biggest results. For example, make a list of all of your tasks of the day and then identify the tasks that will make the biggest difference or have the biggest impact in your business or on your studies. And then focus most of your time and energy on those bigger tasks. Now, this is a very simple shift, but it will allow you to invest more of your time and energy on the tasks that matter and not worry too much about the less important ones. Now, before moving on, if you've liked this video so far and have gained some benefit from it, then don't forget to click the like button so that more people can see this video and reap benefit from it. Do you want to know the easiest way to beat procrastination? By making your task as easy as possible. Now, for example, if you want to read regularly, instead of saying, I will read one book every single week, which seems a little daunting, set yourself up to read just one page every single night before going to bed. Now, this is called the 2-minute rule, and it works by fitting any task or habit that you want to adapt into a 2-minute time period. This will allow your brain to think that it's easy and it will be easier to get started, and then once you start, it'll be much easier to keep going. It may seem like you're fooling yourself by telling yourself that you're going to do it for just 2 minutes when in fact you want to continue doing it for longer, but in fact, you are just making the habit easy, which is increasing the chances of you actually doing it on a daily basis, and hence slowly molding yourself into your ideal self. If you're new here on this channel, then I am Emma Alam, the World Memory Champion, World Speed Reading Champion, World Mind Mapping Champion in the junior category, as well as holder of 2 Guinness World Records. And here on YouTube, I share quick and effective tips on memory, learning, speed reading, and much more. And so for weekly videos just like this one, please subscribe. If you struggle with procrastination, try this 10-second hack. Say you're sleeping and your alarm goes off. Now you know you should be getting up, but instead you feel that urge to hit snooze and sleep for 10 more minutes. At this very moment, do this. First, define what you need to do. 2, tell yourself that you're going to do it before you reach 0 on your countdown. And then start counting down from 10. So 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, and so on. And 4, do that action before you reach 0. Chances are, by the time you reach 0 on your countdown, you will be up and ready to start the day. And this is because as you're counting down from 10 till 0, you are distracting your brain from coming up with excuses to do something else, such as sleeping in or scrolling on social media. And that will help you do what you're supposed to do. If you enjoyed this video, then you can check out this video right here in which I shared 5 effective and proven ways to beat procrastination. And until next week, be happy and be joyful.